Welcome back, family and coconuts and everybody in the Timo Hana Nation. We are here on a Monday night, which you'll see this Tuesday, sorry, it's just the way things are, to break down the top 10 list this week on Cover Price, September 11th.
I'm Greg.
And I'm rich, not wealthy.
Let's hit the road.
I think I don't want to be called Richie or Richard. It's like Richard, I only got called it when I was in trouble.
I had a really good friend in high school named Richie. I thought it was cool.
I had too many people calling me Richie Rich.
Do you want just like a new name?
Paul.
Paul. It's great. It's
Hey,
like a pen.
how you
It's like a pen name. Anybody can do it.
Actually, I always loved my middle name, James, but
Jimmy.
no.
Oh God, Jimmy is so awesome. I
No.
wish I was a Jimmy.
No. I know too many Jimmys, and none of them have an IQ above 10. So
I have a really smart web developer friend named Jimmy.
introduce me, please. I need to skew the people that I've met.
Well, anyway, Paul.
Hey, Gregory.
Yes, we have our top 10.
Yes, and as usual, I have not looked at the list, but as I scroll to the bottom, with trying to keep my eyes shut, I can see number 10, so I have a jump start on that one.
Yeah, that won't be a surprise
Yeah.
for you. But yeah, number 10, shall we?
Please, we have Star Wars Kanan number 6, which, even though it doesn't say it on CGC labels, is the first full appearance of Sabine, Hera, Chopper, not Kanan.
Ezzy.
Yeah.
I don't know. So I'm in the nickname mood, I guess.
Zebby.
Zebby. Yeah.
This is the book that everybody collects.
Yes, the coveted one.
Yes. Number 1 is, of course, the first cameo or first small appearance. Number 6 is the first full. I see top weekly sale $350. I think that better be for a 9.8.
Yeah.
That's getting
you go
close.
from 160 to 330, from 9.6 to 9.8.
That's about right. Usually it's about double-ish. This is starting to look at this highest known sale, April 27, 2023 for $950.
Ooh.
No, that can't be. Is it? I don't see any other variants. It's like there's no newsstand or anything on this.
I was going to say, was it one of the last newsstands ever?
What if it was a signature series with multiple people signing it?
Could have been.
Yeah.
Could have been.
But, I mean, I've had this book for a while. I've got my number 698. Yay. I got it raw and got it graded. And thank you. Same day I got the 9.6, number 1. So
Here's the deal. Wait till Ahsoka's over.
Yep.
Jump in.
Absolutely. Yeah, I'm looking at prices earlier this year, 400, 400, 500. So this book has already gone down.
And you're in the heat of the season.
Yeah. Once this season is over, but it's still a great book, though. It's actually at lower than it has been in a while, but it will go down more.
Oh, yeah.
People are already starting to see it drop because, the hype is leading up to it is over. Now we're in it, and people realize that we're going to be out of it soon. So people are lowering their prices to sell it.
Yeah.
So
Number
9, we have
Dazzler number 1.
Dazzler number 1, yes. As a matter of fact, I believe I'm putting a copy of this in my my slab mystery box for October 14th, not 16th. Thank you so much to Sinker Buns for catching that error, because I'm not doing a show on a Monday.
Cartersville.
Yes, Cartersville, Georgia. If you come to the show and you're wearing any Timo Hana T-shirts that we sell on our Etsy page or hat, showing the love I will give you one of the mystery slabs, which I'm going to be selling for $25 for free.
Boom.
Yep.
And it might be Dazzler number 1.
Because it's only an 8.0, but it's free. Why not?
Yeah.
I think this is actually starting to cool a little bit already.
finally. It's been like a month, man.
Yeah.
Jeez.
And we haven't heard any feedback from Tay Tay, whether or not she wants to do it.
Yeah. It's still affordable, though.
See, now here's the thing that one channel actually brought up is they had to resume filming. Okay, and they still want to get it out sometime next year, provided the strike ends. Taylor Swift's on tour all next year. She's like fully booked. She's got no time to go and film, maybe a 2-minute scene. I don't know. But she,
Interesting point of view.
Yeah, I didn't even think about that because I don't have tickets. I'm not going. We see 9.8. The last sale was 180, and the 9.6 was 80. But a Near Man Raw last sale, 29. I would be looking for a real high quality Raw, trying to get a 9.8 before I spend $180.
Yeah.
There's just too many of them out there, man.
Yeah, absolutely. And this, as we learned last time, this was only direct.
It was the first direct only book.
Yes.
So
That's really cool. That is kind of cool. Like, I wouldn't mind owning it because of that. After I've achieved all my other comic goals.
yeah.
But yeah, I think it's still. I'm guessing within 2 weeks it'll be off this top 10 list.
I think next week we'll see it off this book off the list.
I think the
The people that were hyped up and wanted to buy it have bought it,
Yep.
and I think that's it. All right, we're scrolling up number 8. Oh, Spider-Man 2099.
There it is.
30 sales. Wow. Is this because Into the Spider-Verse Across the Spider-Verse rather has released? It's been out for a little while. I know that
Yeah, maybe physically released versus digitally released.
because right before we did this recording, I was watching one of my favorite channels' reaction video, and it was for this movie, for Across the Spider-Verse. So it was like I'm wondering if they just got a copy of it.
Okay, so August 8th was the digital release. September 5th was the physical Blu-ray release.
Right. So more people are watching it. The people that were too lazy to go see it in a movie theater. I should talk. I never went to go see Blue Beetle or Oppenheimer or Barbie. Anyway, so I think you're getting another wave of people that are going, yo, this character's cool.
Yeah. Or, oh shit, I meant to get that. I saw the ad now on TV and it reminded me.
Yeah. So what do we got going now for sales? Because I know my graded copy did not come back what I wanted. 9.8, so 160. But that was 827, so that's before the
Yeah.
9.6 at 65, 9.4 at 71 today. Okay.
Probably a funky auction or something.
Yeah. This has got that foil-ish cover, so it's going to show all the imperfections. But there are 9.9s out there. They're over $2,000, but there are 9.9s. Usually, once you hit there are 9.9s, the price of the 9.8 is not. It doesn't explode because people realize there are better ones. It's like, if there are 9.8s, then how valuable is a 9.6?
Fair to say.
Yeah, give it another give this one a couple of weeks if you want to get it. If you missed one of the points where it came down, it'll come back down again. Just
When you go buy candy to give out on Halloween, that's when you should go buy this book. When you go buy your candy.
I should go. Actually, I try to go buy my candy now because
Everyone except Paul should wait till they go buy their candy.
look. Let me tell you why. I go to Costco. I buy the big bag of candy, and by the end of September, I have to go buy another bag of candy. I don't know where it goes. I don't know.
Buster.
He's done that. We actually found a Milky Way wrapper in his crap.
Oh, jeez.
That silvery. We're like across the yard, like, what the hell is that?
It's like a shimmering diamond in the rough.
Yeah. Oh, it really rough. All right, let's hit number 7.
Yes.
The Crow. Ooh.
This is the first appearance of Iris Shaw, a woman who was killed while pregnant and resurrected as the Crow. I know very little of the Crow.
Well, it was the Brandon Lee was the original movie.
Right.
So I guess other people have become the Crow based on the same idea.
I
So
suppose.
it's Kitchen Sink, Top Dollar Comics, 1996. Wow. 1996 book all of a sudden popping up on here. There's got to be something. I believe I heard a couple of months ago that they were not rebooting, but doing another Crow movie. Possibly, but maybe somebody found out that this is the storyline they're gonna use.
Sam Pressman talks the Crow reboot, continuing his father's legacy and why the industry should look to embrace AI. Uh-oh. The Crow reboot with Bill Skarsgård gets an exciting update. Whatever, except... Oh.
Now, take a step back. What you were talking about with the AI. You're talking about the AI art.
I don't know. I don't know who Sam Pressman is. Let's see. Sam Pressman.
Because AI art is not going over well.
No, it's not.
That
is
one comic book that came out a few months ago, that was the first AI comic book, that has dropped more than 50% in value since then.
Okay, he's a Hollywood producer. Growing up as the only son of Ed Pressman, the prolific Hollywood independent producer behind more than 90 major productions, including Wall Street, American Psycho, and The Crow, it's fair to say the film business has always been in Sam Pressman's blood. AI.
Now, I only see 2 9.8 sales, one from November of last year and one from a couple of days ago. The one from a couple of days ago was $225. One from November of last year was $76.
Oh, wow.
So if nobody was willing to go more than $76 back in November, the only reason you're at $225 now is because of this hype.
Yeah, I don't know. He says there are reasons the industry should look to embrace AI, but I don't know about that. Anyway, yeah, so the general news about that, I guess.
Yeah.
There must be something regarding Iris Shaw that I missed, but...
Look, I mean, I would love to have a first issue of the original Crow, but all these other stories, I'm not willing to go drop $225 on a 9.8 of something that is just starting to be developed. We're 2 years away from it, at least. I'm sure that people are going to be finding copies of this and getting them off the CGC. Give it, a month and a half, and the market's going to be flooded.
I don't think the market's going to be flooded. I feel like there's not that many books.
I don't think there's going to be 100,000 of them out there, but right now, if there's 2 sales in the last 6 months or the last 9 months, if an additional 10 copies hit eBay, then that's, by comparison, is flooding it.
Fair to say.
Okay. But, yeah, for me, it would be a hard pass.
Yeah, Crow's a hard pass for me in general.
Number 6.
Number 8. Issue number 8.
Oh, I'm like, no, we did number 8 already. After 7, we'll go backwards. Number 7 to 6. Marvel Secret Wars, Marvel Superhero Secret Wars number 8, direct edition is what they're showing. $650 for the top weekly sale. That's got to be a 9.8. This is the origin of the black costume for Spider-Man, the symbiote. So oh wow, check this out. $520 is the last sale for a 9.8, but the last sale of a 9.9 was $521.
Ooh, yikes! And that was during the boom.
Yeah, I think if that particular book hit the market again, it would probably be a lot higher. And there is at least one Gem Mint 10 of this book.
14,000.
Back in 2019, before the boom.
Yeah.
Raws, 229 for near mint. Yeah, even 7.0 to 8.5 very fines, 166.
It's an expensive book, man.
It is. And there's a lot of these books that are graded.
Yeah. This is kind of encroaching on like Spider-Man 300. Like there's so many out there, but it's still so expensive.
Yeah.
It's impressive. It's annoying.
Well,
but it's
I mean, I'll be
impressive.
honest. When this book came out, I was bagging and boarding. I think I started boarding at this point.
Uh-huh.
And I didn't care. I just wanted to read the book. So I'm sure that, by the end of the day, I was so into this Secret War story that, and I wanted to find out about the costume because 252 had come out months before this.
Mm-hmm.
I did not keep mine in good condition, I'll tell you that right now. There was a Canadian price variant, a newsstand variant. There's a Mark Jewelers out there.
This is a bunch.
Yeah. Whatever your flavor is that you like, this potato chip has it.
That's true.
This is a book that you would love to have in your inventory, in your collection. Absolutely.
Yeah.
But I'm not going to tell everybody, okay, so just take $600 and go buy the book.
Right.
I don't even have a 9.8. I'm trying to remember. I think mine's a 9.2 or a 9.4. I have a 9.2 and a 9.4 of 252 and Secret Wars 8. I don't know which one's which.
Gotcha.
But yeah, I do love this book, and still right now because of the release of the Across the Spider-Verse, everything is spider related.
Spider happy. Yeah.
Yeah. But I'm not gonna advise somebody not to buy this book though. That's one of your, like, I'm not gonna say a blue chip, but turquoise.
Which one? This book?
Yeah, it's
This
not a
isn't a-
blue chip book.
No.
No, it's not a blue chip book. A blue chip book would be like X-Men 1.
I disagree heartedly, but all right.
This is a major key, but it's not a blue chipper. Not to me.
Fair enough. It is to me. Next song.
Next book. Oh wait. We just finished the first 5.
Yes, we did, and that means we got to thank our patrons. Thank you
Don't
guys.
we wanna.
Well, yeah. I just gotta. Like it's an impulse. That's what I meant.
Yes.
Thank you guys for being patrons. You guys are awesome. We want to recognize you right here. And those are the patrons.
Yeah, and if you want to see your name on that list, just go to patreon.com, check out Team Ohana. For only $3 a month, you join the Patreon, you get bonus content, you get bonus books. It's absolutely worth your time and your paltry little $3 to help us pay for shipping as we're sending things out.
And once a month, we have a hoedown online.
There are no hoes involved.
No.
But we do get down.
Yes. Number 5.
Ultimate Fallout number 4. Now that's
Blue chip.
That's a bit more of a blue chip. But again, it's another one that has a lot of them.
Yeah.
This is a poly-bagged book, so...
Be careful of that crease and color rub, baby.
Oh, yeah.
I'm telling you.
I've got 2 copies of this. They are down from what I paid for them, I tell you that.
This is the first appearance of Miles Morales, the second Spider-Man.
Yep. I have a 9.2 and a 9.4, and the price is very, very similar between the two.
Yes, it is. Wow. In fact, fair market for 9.2 is higher than a fair market for a 9.4.
It has been for a while.
That's so
It has
silly.
been
That's not
for a
corrected
while.
yet.
Yep.
Like not
Well, it's
not,
only
not,
got-
not CG, not cover price correcting it. Just the market fixing itself.
Yeah, but you know what happens is somebody sees a 9.2 for sale, and they quickly go and look it up like, oh, fair market is $49. Okay, I'll bid up to $49, and it's keeping it up there. which is fun because one of my 2 books is a 9.2. So,
It's good for you.
look, I'm very happy with that 9.2 because CBCS graded it and it came back a 7.0.
I mean, that's in line with the CBCS grading scale, yes?
Well, I paid for them to clean and press it. They didn't. They refunded my money. I sent this and gave me back a 7.0. I then sent it to CGC, paid for their cleaning and pressing, came back a 9.2. Very happy. So this is a really great book to have. There are a lot of these, but not as many as you might. There aren't a ton of 9.8s because of all the problems of trying to get one. $1,580 for a 9.8.
Gosh, dang it, that's expensive, man.
And that's still so much less than it used to be. But if you want to drop 400-ish, you can hover in the low 9s or the high 8s. Last sale of an 8.5 is $545. Last sale of a 9.4 is $450. Numbers are everywhere. Be very conscious of what you spend your money on this. And you're going to be spending $500-$600 on a near mint raw as well. So if you buy a near mint raw or a mint raw, most dealers will not tell you it's a 9.8. I come back at least a 9.4. Well, for the same 9.4, you might as well just buy the 9.4 for $200 less.
Yeah. Oh, man.
Yeah. I don't know if it's going to come down much more than it currently is. If you wanted to get one, pick your grade and shop wisely.
Pick your poison, yeah.
Number 4. He's back!
Return of the Spider Boy. Return of the Spider Boy. You're right, man. Spider Mania.
Yeah.
All right,
Wow.
What are we looking at? What are we looking at?
$115 in the last sale for a 9.8.
Yes. Yes. Keep
It's
it
actually
going.
gone back up a couple bucks.
Yeah, I think it was closer to 110 prior.
It says fair market value of 902. But
One-
it also shows that 9.6 just sold for 110. That's odd.
Yeah. That's an uninformed buyer, maybe. Or one that's like, I don't give a shit. I want to win this.
Or somebody bought a variant and it's coming like the 1 in 25 and it's coming across incorrectly.
Yeah, maybe.
Now, this is not the cover A. The cover A does not have Spider-Boy on it.
Mm-mm.
But the 9.8 on that is actually at 123.
Odd. Indeed. Odd indeed.
Could it be that when it came out, everybody's like, oh, God, I just want the one with him on the cover.
I mean, I'm sure.
So maybe cover A has less printing? I'm okay. I got both. So, and they'll be at
Raw's
the show.
22. Raw's 22 for cover A. Raw's 33 for the spoiler. Yeah. I was looking at I finally put up the Awesome Con slabs. So I was looking at the Ramos signature.
You're gonna have an entire room just glowing gold labels. aren't
These
you?
are all going to be the gold. This is going to be gold. This is going to be blue.
Cool.
Yeah.
Very cool.
Yeah.
I think it'll come back down a few dollars after the Spider Mania drops down a little bit. But again, you're 100, 105. That's what you're shooting for a fair price. If the market continues to come down, you might be looking at like 90 in a couple months, but don't expect this book to come back down to 50.
Yeah. I'm looking right now. They're all, yeah, they're hovering around $100 plus 15 shipping ish,
Yeah.
So I don't think it's a terrible time to buy it if you want it.
Hey, I pre-ordered and paid $90 for a change that actually worked to my benefit.
Mm-hmm. All right.
So, number 3. Oh, X-Men 130 Newsstand Edition. First appearance of Dazzler.
This is the Big Brother, the more valuable of the two Dazzler books that are constantly on this list lately.
Yeah. So we got 9.8 just sold today, 1,600. 9.6 sold for 600 a couple days ago. And a 9.4, 300. That's a pretty big drop down from 9.6 to 9.4.
Yeah. And what about a 9.2?
Because it's newsstand. It's a 1980 book. 80% of the books that were printed that year were newsstand.
Correct.
What makes newsstand expensive is having the high grade.
Because it's rare that they were handled so nicely that they could attain such a grade. Because they were on
Right.
the spinners, and little boys and girls would go in there and flip through
Get
them.
their
And
boogies on them, and yeah.
right.
So getting a 9.4, that's easy. Yeah, 9.2, that's easy. It's a 9.6 and a 9.8 that are hard to get.
Right. So alternatively, a direct sale
Is,
from this era would
should
also
be outnumbered about 4-1. And I'm looking that up right now. 1,043 for a 9.8, 463 for a 9.6.
wow.
Yeah. Well, the prices have come down a little bit. I know because you might see one in
Larry.
a mail call on New Comic Book Day. The shame.
Ding, shame.
Shame. Oh, we gotta get. Oh, you don't have that soundboard. You gotta send it to me. I'll use the bell. The prices are starting to come down a little bit on this. It definitely got some more to come down. I wouldn't get this still yet, even though I might have done it. But
Do as I do, or do as I say, not as I do.
look, I can be stupid with my money. I don't want to give people bad information and have them, spend money unwisely based on my advice.
Right.
So, anyway, I still think number 129 is more important.
Yes.
First appearance of Kitty Pryde, first appearance of Emma Frost,
Yeah,
All
those
right,
are those are heavy hitters versus Dazzler.
and Kitty Pryde has not been talked about in the MCU coming up. She's a much bigger character. When she does, it's got much higher growth potential. Number 2. This is still on here, huh?
Yeah.
Still don't want it.
It's got long, beautiful legs.
Good
It's
night,
up
good
to-
Lord.
It's up at 112.
No slabs. Yeah, and last recorded sale 100 yesterday. But why did it say there top weekly sale 150? If that's the case, then it has come down $50 so far this week.
Oh, it's weird because it says current trend up 8%.
Came out August 30th, and this is 1 in 25. They've done this book before, you say, once every year?
I think it's like an annual thing. Yeah.
I wonder what the 1 in 25s from last year, what kind of value they're holding.
DC Swimsuit 2022.
They all wore COVID masks now.
All right. Very. Maybe not. Maybe I was misremembering because I'm seeing a lot of like summertime covers that are variants of just regular books.
Mm-hmm.
So maybe there was not like a collection in writing one book like this before.
I'm looking at the near mid sales 49, 55, 40, 40, 25 in the beginning. It began at the end of August.
Mm-hmm.
And then it shot up 112, 119, 109, 119, 126, 149. Then after the 149, 2 sales after that, 99 and 100. So I think it peaked and it's starting to come down.
Maybe.
So, for me, it's just it's not a story. It's not new characters. It's only like getting a swimsuit edition from Sports Illustrated. I think that the hype, there's nothing to sustain the hype. But then again, is there anything really to sustain the hype on Pop Kills? I don't see this in the Pop Kills category, though.
Probably not.
So I would still stay away from it.
Yeah.
All right, what do we got for number one?
I don't know where this came from.
It's an interesting book. I remember seeing this somewhere.
I researched beforehand. Well, the kid was in the tub. I saw it, and I was like, what? Did something happen with Spawn? I looked it up. I see nothing. So,
Is there a McFarlane signing anywhere? Because I know they've been talking about rebooting this movie and doing all kinds of things for almost a decade.
yeah.
And every time somebody from that studio farts, they think it's an update. But
I could not
this-
find anything.
yeah, but this book does shoot up on the list every time there's any kind of, oh yeah, the movie's coming.
Yeah.
That movie, yep, it's coming. This movie pops up just as much as the Midnight Suns.
More lately.
But this is one of those books that goes up and down, up and down. There's tons of them. I mean, shoot, I got one. Yeah. So if I got one, everybody's got one. 160, which is less than I think I paid for it, because it does this because there's so many of them. Shop frugally if you want one.
Yeah, win it in a nice low auction.
Yeah. Shoot for something more like 120. And if you can't get it for 120, use that 120 for something better.
Yes.
I'm worried, sir. Yeah. Gun to our head. All right. So in this segment, Greg and I each have to make a pick. That if it was, we have to go by at current value.
I got mine.
That's definitely not. Now, if it's one of these super expensive books, you don't have to buy a 9.8. You can pick a lower value. Correct?
You can pick whatever grade you want or raw.
Okay. I'll take that one in a 1.0 and pay 30 cents. Okay. Go for your pick, sir.
I'm going Spider-Man 29, best raw copy I can find for like $30 maybe.
That's a great pick. Okay. Shoot. Okay, you know what? I'm taking my bank account balance out of the equation.
Okay.
I'd go buy another copy of Kanan number 6 in a 9.8.
Whoa. Okay.
I think that these Sabine is around for the long haul. I think that she is going to be a major character in the stories going forward and Filoni's movie.
Very cool.
So,
Very good.
yay.
What are we going to do? What we would absolutely be the last thing we would spend money on this list?
I like that. Yeah, absolutely.
I think we did it 2 weeks ago and we forgot last week.
Okay. If I had to go through all 10 books, which would be my last pick. Well, you
Yeah.
went first on the first pick. Can I go first on this one?
Please.
The Crow.
Oh, you really had to think about that, huh?
No. I'm not spending
I know.
$225
That
on a
was-
book that nobody cared about.
I was being sarcastic.
Okay. The Crow. The Bears.
Yeah, I'm with you, man. I just have zero interest in Mr. O'Barr's The Crow.
See, I mean, one of the things about when I buy my comics is I have some interest in it. You know, yeah, there are some books that I have that I'm like, I don't really care about this, but I think it's going up in value.
Yeah.
Very, very far and few between. The books that I buy books that if they do go down in value, it doesn't bother me that much because I love them.
Hmm.
I mean, you look at the amount of Star Wars books behind me. I don't even look at the values of them anymore. I don't care. These are my babies. I love them.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean, I don't particularly love like the Spawn story, but I love that cover. I think it's badass and it looks cool, so I wouldn't mind having that.
Yeah.
But The Crow, I don't care about the story. I don't care about that artwork. It just looks depressing.
And this is not even the original Crow. This is a whole different storyline with a different character that may or may not be in a new reboot. And I don't know, they talk about a rebooted book, a movie, AI. And I don't even care enough to go research it. I'm going to take my $225 and I'll add a little bit more to that and buy my Kanan. You know?
Yeah.
I mean, you realize that right now you can get a 9.8 Dazzler for less than that? And
you can get a 9.8 Spawn and Spider-Boy together. And have some left over.
Yeah, you're right about there, yeah. right in that range. So, yeah, there's other books that you could buy that are not even on this list that are fantastic.
But if you love The Crow and love that book and want that book, hats off to you.
Yeah, because then it means something to you. No,
Yes.
no, absolutely not. If those stories are things that you love, then by all means, go for it.
Yes.
I mean, you might be looking at me going, what the heck is he buying that for? Because I like it, and it's not for everybody. I get that.
Yes.
So, that's about it. So, a reminder real quick, though. October. I'm going to say the wrong month now. Woo! October 14th, Cartersville, Georgia. I'm going to be there set up. Come visit, show your love. I'll show you some of my own. Ooh, that sounds kinky. Anyway.
Promise?
Yes, right. If you really want to see the behind-the-scenes stuff, though, you got to go to Patreon. Team Ohana, come join us there. Visit us on Instagram, Team Ohana Family. We've got our Etsy shop where you can get those T-shirts and hats that I was talking about earlier. And let's see, we've got our podcast on wherever you find your podcasts, like Spotify, whatever. Team Ohana, and you can catch our Bakuchi Book Club. We've got the watch-alongs, but those are only for our coconuts on Patreon. We've got New Comic Book Day coming up on Wednesday, where we will be giving away books every week, like we always do. If you want to have a chance to win this week's, make sure you watch last week's video, and you'll see how to do it. That's about it, sir.
Love it.
Special thanks goes out to Cover Price for providing this list every week to give us something to talk about and interact with you guys.
Absolutely.
Got to check them out, too. COVR Price. They've got inventory control for your collection.
They've really ramped it up lately. They've added the FOC reminder stuff.
Yep.
Which is really cool.
They're better at doing the FOC than I am.
And then, like, day after Wednesday reports of books that are heating up the day after they release already. That's a really cool new feature, too.
Yes.
So.
And we are not, what do you call it?
Sponsored.
Sponsored, thank you. By Cover Price. This is
not
just us.
Not yet.
Yeah, if anybody from Cover Price would like to sponsor us, hey, how you doing?
But yes. Thank you, Cover Price.
Guys, thank you so much for joining us. We will catch you in the next video. If you're Patreon, it will be the watch along with Ahsoka. If not, you're going to have to wait till Wednesday and see us for New Comic Book Day. Don't forget, we also have a live stream coming up on Friday with artist Deacon Pecors.
Yes.
Yes. We're looking forward to seeing people there. And
this Friday.
Yes, this Friday. At
7:45
p.m. Eastern Standard Time.
Yes.
Guys, thank you so much. Until we see you in the next video. Mahalo.